It's that time again, folks. Tech Comics drawing. That's what you all been waiting for, right? I bet. Well, I just finished the Batman. I'm going to give to my friend's son, and my son's going to do the inking on it, kind of like what my daughter did for the Wonder Woman. Just gonna whip these things out quick. Oh, here we go. I already drew it in pencil, so now I'm just going over with pen. I'm going to use these Bic markers. It helps to do this so they don't bleed into each other. A little trick I learned. Can I say I kind of learned it the hard way when I was a teenager. It doesn't feel like it's working or it wants to work. Hope I don't get hit for playing Jack Johnson, but I love Jack Johnson. It's the kind of music I like to listen to when I'm drawing. Either that or I listen to Chili Peppers. Or I listen to this new station I just found on Spotify. It has like all these bands, they play all their stuff unplugged. Pretty cool. Thought about playing that one, but I don't know, man. They have like a lot of different artists, so I don't want to get knocked for any of them. I wanted to draw these like kid style, you know, so they're for kids. I didn't want to draw them like a really fine detailed one, because you know sometimes that stuff can kind of scare kids, sometimes it can't. Plus I just want it to be kid appropriate, so I'm just drawing it more like a kid style, you know what I mean? And my friend, I showed him the Wonder Woman, and he's like, "Oh man, that's so awesome." He said his daughter was trying to peek over his shoulder to see what he was looking at on his phone. He was like trying to hide it from her. But he took it home to her today, so I'll find out what's going on. She'll tell me if she really liked it or not. I'm hoping she did. Or at least put a smile on her face. The next project I'm going to finish, next one I'm working on, is I was working on a custom box top for myself, but I'm putting that on hold. I'm going to finish my artwork for Undisputed Frost. That's right, folks, Undisputed Frost. The Frosty. He asked me to do something for him a long time ago. And I started it, I haven't finished it, so I want to finish that. That's going to be my next one. That one's going to take me a long time. And the problem is, though, I won't be able to show that one because I want him to be able to show it if he wants to, and if he doesn't want to, that's fine. I don't mind. If he wanted to show it, then he'd be able to show it then. What did I do there? Oh, ha! What happens when you have too many lines? Actually, you can never have too many lines. Mama made a baby, really don't want to practice, 'cause you're my little lady. I love you, I love the way you're lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like it's the world outside. Well, we could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? I was really hoping I could have gotten more of the picture on this board, but drew it too big. So I really wasn't able to get what I really wanted to get in this picture. But I think his son will look at this and he'll know it's Batman. That's all that matters. No happy clouds though. No happy trees. That's one artist, man, I wish was still alive. Bob Ross. I really Pay attention to the alarm. Wake up slow. Wake up slow. But baby, you hardly even know when I try to show you. Song is meant to keep you doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make you banana pancakes. I usually don't draw on the side of these boards where the lines are prominent. What I mean is like the lines in the cardboard are prominent. Just trying to go over with the pen later, I'll hit that and sometimes I'll make my hand wiggle a little bit and my line won't be as straight. It sucks. But the other side of this, it has these, see that? It has that in there and I didn't want that to jack up the picture. So, doing what I would consider to be on the rough side of the cardboard rather than the smooth side. I did it on this cardboard because one, I like the fact that it's got a white side on either side. You know, it's white. So anything that's white, I don't have to worry about coloring. One. And two, gives me a chance to really see my lines when I go back over them. And this cardboard's thin enough, which is nice about that, out of being thin, is that I can use these boxes, or sorry, I can use this cardboard in my short boxes where the handles are. So that way, if you know, when I go lift up my short box, just like any of us would do, or a long box, my hands will be in, you know, the handle part of it, but I'll be touching this rather than the comic book and pushing it in the comic book. I don't want to do that, you know what I mean? So I'll use like these and cut them down to size fit in my box to do that. And then other things I do is I draw on them. The reason why I'm drawing on this and not paper is because my friend, he really doesn't have to put this in a frame. He can just hang it up on the wall in his kid's room. He can use either tacks or he can use, you know, double-back tape, whatever he wants. That's what I told him. He's like, oh, I thought that was a cool idea. I gotta send him a picture of this when I'm done so he can see it. Let me know what he thinks. It was funny though, I signed the picture on the back and my daughter's like, why are you using Tack Comics? I'm like, oh, I'm just so used to signing everything Tack Comics and not my actual name. So I tell my friend, I said, your daughter's probably like, who's Tack Comics? And I told him, I said, hey, just tell her, you know, your friend has a YouTube channel and he's just used to signing Tack Comics. So I didn't sign it by my real name. And he's like, oh, it doesn't matter, man. Alright, okay, cool. Sorry it's taking a while, I'm just really trying to get this done. I'll do it as fast as I can, people, I promise. And let me know in the comments if you guys kind of like these videos from me. If you do, I'll keep them coming. You know, if it's kind of like not your thing, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bore anybody with my videos. But if you guys kind of like this stuff, that's great. Because I don't mind doing it. I like doing it. It's fun for me. That's what it should be about. It should be all about fun. But you know, I don't want to be boring anybody either, where they're sitting here watching a 10-minute video, a 15-minute video, however long it takes me to retrace my lines. I really don't want to bore anybody. Sorry, I'm playing music. Hopefully you like Jack Johnson.
I know I seen your face somewhere, selling something, some big idea. I know I seen that vacant stare, selling sunsets for somebody else. You find yourself asking yourself, what is in the other world?
And
Find yourself looking up at night.
I haven't been doing live streams I haven't done a live stream in a long time. Just because I've been real busy with work, and then it snowed here in Oregon, so kind of put like a lot of the schools where they closed, and so you know my kids are home, and it's like I don't have to keep competition with trying to get something done on YouTube and having time with my kids, because my kids don't understand. They do, but at the same time, they're like, hey Dad, why are you making a video when you could be doing stuff with me, like either playing catch, or like I just got done playing like 8 rounds of Uno. So, which is fine. Because when I do those live shows, I just kind of like to be able to do it without too many interruptions, And I just don't want to. I don't want my kids to feel like I'm ignoring them either, and I don't like to ignore my kids, to be honest. I mean, there's times I do, but the other times, I'm like, man, no, that ain't cool, They just want their dad. So hopefully, pretty soon I'll go back to doing my live shows, or my live streams, really. I don't do a show, I just do a live stream. Show some books. And talk about anything and everything. What is it pulling there? 'Cause things can never stay the same. So what is keeping you here? And since I got you all here, I just want to give a shout out to Fred Direct Hall Edition. I just want to give him a shout out, because I love his videos, man. I think Fred, if you're watching this, dude, man, I love your videos. I really do. I like how you present what you're showing. I like your personality, man. I like just how you're charismatic. I like the fact that you do sometimes with your kids in the videos. It's awesome, man. You're always taking us on a trip. I just want to say thank you, man, for just putting out some good quality videos I like to watch, and thank you for the latest shout out too. I appreciate that, man. I really do. There's a couple other channels too I like to give shout outs to, like 64 Page Special. Man, love your channel, dude. You just have a way of like just getting me to laugh, smile, and all that stuff, dude, in your videos. I love that. Really, you just have a way of expressing how you feel about books and how you talk about books. I love it, man. I really do. Yeah, I really look forward to watching your videos for the fact that I learn from them too, And what I like about Fred Direct Hall Edition vids is like I get to see him, like I said, go on. Sorry, I'm just trying to draw this line. Go on expeditions, finding books and finding toys. And he said recently in his last video that he's going to be kind of changing things up, where he's going to be collecting more of the figures now and toys. I think that's cool. He got like a Transformer toy. Squeaks. His last vid. And I was just telling him that I've seen that toy at my Ross too. And I shop at Ross, man. I go there once in a while, try to find some cool deals, because they usually have good deals. I like that. He's always checking for places to get like the best prices on what he's looking for, That's cool, man. He's always out on the hunt. I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Rigor Mortis, man. Mr. Rigor Mortis. He just went to a con recently, and I think he's heading up to another one. Man, my brother from another mother, man, he sure worked hard this last con, got some signatures, and he got some books signed for me, which was cool. I've already seen them, seen what the signatures look like. I can't wait to share them when I get them. But there's no rush on it, though. He knows that. And as soon as I get him my books, I'm going to let him know I got them, so he don't worry. But I love his channel too, man. Rig is so full of information, and he knows what he's talking about, I'm not saying nobody does, but I mean, it's like, you know, everybody's got those certain channels we turn to either hear about new artists or hear about artists that we're interested in, that they're also interested in, you know what I mean? And he's always talking about like books that he's going to get signed or which ones he's on the hunt for. He gives you great detail on the artists who drew the books, you know, and he's a great artist too. And I mean, fantastic artist, Rig is. And yeah. Okay, I'll be right there in a few minutes. I'm almost done. Thank you, sweetie. I just watched Kyle Rowe's video too. It was a great video. He was waiting for his books to come in. They got some nice books. If you guys haven't seen Kyle Rowe's video either, go check it out. It's good. If you don't know who Kyle Rowe is, man, then you haven't really watched any of my videos, honestly, because first person I ever met, that I truly met, and really got to know, was Kyle Rowe. I mean, I've met the New York Warriors. Don't get me wrong, New York Warriors, those guys are awesome, man. Love those dudes. They got a great show. But you know, I never really got a chance to really talk to them first. You know, it's just they subbed my channel, I subbed them back, and I've been subbed to all those guys' channels on New York Warriors since then. And those guys know what they're talking about too. They got great books. You know, they're great. They got a great show. My Kyle Rowe was the first guy like I really started talking to outside of YouTube. You know, and he lives all the way over in Scotland. And of course he doesn't live there anymore now, he moved. But why not? Brought to you by Not Your Father's Fruit Punch. I sent this to Randy Emberlin. It's right down there. If you read this whole thing, if you can, right down at the very bottom it says, and you can't find your friend Randy. Sorry if it's blurry. So I said that to Randy Emberlin, my uncle, and he started laughing. He thought that was pretty funny. I want to give a shout out to Amazing Murphinator too, and Davis Comic Finds. Man, Davis Comic Finds. Talk about a guy who's been like really knocking books off his list. Boy's been doing it for days, man. He's doing it since day one. Davis Comic Finds, just a phenomenal comic book collector, and a great knowledge of it. The books, artists, the writers, the stories. You know, and his favorite character is Spider-Man, of course. And I also like to give a shout out to So Comics. Now he doesn't do YouTube that much anymore. He does Instagram now. But he did, I believe he did redo a new channel. So and it's about Pokemon cards, which I think he's doing a great job on. It's called The Shop, I believe. I also want to give a shout out to, let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh yeah, Cholula Comics, man. That's my brother for another month or two, man. Since day one, since get-go. That's my homie. That's my boy. So I just want to give a big shout out to him too, man. He got some books signed for me too at a con, so I can't wait to get those books back. I also want to give a shout out to my brother from the same mother, same dad, same mother, AG Surfer. I'll give him a shout out, show him this. Got the BatMan done. Hope that comes out okay. Put the little symbol on there. Drew that. I figure his symbol like that. After my son inks it. God, am I missing anybody from the Hall of Justice? Because I'm giving shout outs to the Hall of Justice crew and a couple other channels that I watched. I already said So. I said Rig. I said Davis. I said Cholula Comics. I said Murphinator. Amazing Murphinator, that is. I've already said AG Surfer. I said Kyle Rowe. I said Davis Comic Finds. Oh yeah, Batcave Comics 88. Russ, man. No, they're not in the Hall of Justice. But then, you know, I do want to give a special shout out to Matilda. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, you gotta check out her channel. That's what my daughter reminded me to do, because she's a really good artist. She's been doing a lot of art lately, and that's what got me getting off my butt to do this. You know, and Eddie, comic book guy, I know you're still out there, man. Much love to you, brother. Rock on. You the man. You got me back into wanting to draw again, man, seeing your stuff. So, that being said, and that all being done, you guys seen the BatMan? You guys are in Jack Johnson. When this is all done, I'll show you the reveal of it. There's my son, Pickle, a.k.a. Starshield, a.k.a. Little Football Runner. He's going to ink this. Take care, Tack Comics, and rock on.
But did you show mine?
Enjoy, yeah. enjoy the Batman logo or Batman Legos. All right, man. Take care, everybody.